Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. It has been a long time since I've done an American Dad video. There's been several reasons for it. One, there hasn't been a lot of content in the game. There's been a lot going on, and I've been busy doing content in the other games because there's been events and other things going on. So that's been taking a lot of my time. And after all that, I got a bit burned out, and then some other family challenges going on with me losing my recording studio and things like that. So anyway, I am back and I've got some news. So today is going to be a bit of an event preview video. We got something good coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that, and I'll probably add a couple other things at the end. And so the front of it's certainly going to be all preview information, and for those that don't want to hang around for the rest of it, then I will talk about the rest after. I'll try to keep this video somewhat on the short side. But before I do that, I want to do a little bit of advertising for the QC Runner Games brand. I guess we'll talk about it here. The Discord server I keep bringing up and talking about has been really taking off and has been really doing well. So we went past 700 fairly quickly, 800. Now we're on our way up to 900 members on the Discord server. It's not just American Dad, it's all the games I cover. Obviously, Zero City, Hustle Castle, Shelter War, and American Dad, I think, just took over for the most popular, or the most members for the American Dad role anyway. And discussions are certainly taking off, and it's becoming a lot more popular, I guess we'll say. Zero City is also very popular. So between the two, American Dad and Zero City, they're the most discussions going on there. So thank you to everybody who's been joining, and it's certainly been taking off and things have been going really great. So thank you. Keep it up, keep sharing, and keep it going. I want to make it a location where people can go and discuss the game, ask questions, and things like that. So that is certainly a great place to go. And the YouTube channel, we passed 2,800 subscribers on the YouTube channel as well, so that has also been taken off, even though I haven't been recording quite as much because of this and that. I'm hoping to get back to a little bit more of a consistent recording schedule, and also consistent between all the games. Lately it's been a lot of Zero City since there was an event going on there and only there, so I've been doing a lot of Zero City games. So the goal obviously will be to get back to doing that. So, and the last item to cover is just supporting the channel. If that's something you guys are interested in, as you can see on the ticker, James Wallace is supporting the channel, and there's somebody else, I forgot the name at the moment. I'll bring it up when it comes across on the ticker. People aren't really telling me what game they're donating and supporting for, so I have the ticker going across for all the games that I'm covering. And if that's something you guys are interested in, you can see down below in the ticker or in the description. There's Buy Me Coffee, which I'll probably change to Pizza. I can actually change the name to Buy Me Pizza because I'm a much bigger fan of pizza. There we go, Keith Giles, that's the other supporter of the channel, so thank you very much to Keith, who's been supporting the channel as well on YouTube memberships, which is another option. So if that's something you're interested in, you can find that information in the description to the video. And the last little plug is, if you're not already a subscriber to the YouTube channel, please do that, and let's push that count. Let's get up to 3,000 members and beyond, obviously, but let's make a big push for 3,000 subscribers. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and cover everything that I know, which isn't a whole lot. I've been fairly busy. A lot of the information has come out today. Obviously, we get a lot of our leaks and a lot of our information from Professor, and Professor has become one of the mods on the QC Runner Discord server, so we can get a lot of information there. And this is also available on the American Dad Discord server, the official American Dad Discord server. That information is there as well. So let me go ahead and turn this on. This is going to be, it's all on my Discord servers. This is what this one's going to be. And again, you can see on the left here, I got tons of Discord servers that I follow, lots of American Dad or American Dad servers, and many others as well. But Professor posted this earlier, so we're going to go ahead and jump in and go through this. And we got a good event coming up. I don't know if any of it's really discussed here, but there's going to be one of the events that people really hold out for and are looking forward to, as far as I'm aware. It's going to be a hologram event, and there's a couple different things. There's a hologram event coming, and there's going to be a sale event. The hologram obviously is huge because it really allows you to make leaps and bounds on your squad, and if you jump to a new level, you can get the new holograms for the new level, which I'm really looking forward to for my mini account, because my mini account really needs it. And then my other account, my main account, obviously I don't give it the attention that I should, and it's really strong for where it's at, but given all the other items that are coming out, it's very quickly falling behind because I'm not doing any labs. So I'm hoping with some of the stuff that's coming out here, I can get that strength going again and get a little bit stronger. So these are the icons that were pulled from the game files, and this is what we're looking at. We don't really have the details of what's what. Let me go ahead and pull this one up, make it a little bit bigger. One of these is going to be, I'm sure, the opening screen when we log into the game, and another one will probably be yeah, I don't know what the other one's going to be, but whatever. So obviously we got St. Patrick's celebration coming along, and we got a clown one going here. So maybe the clown's going to be when we got the visitor at the front of the house, and then the St. Patrick's is going to be the event. And then we obviously have lots of different icons here. These will be more likely going to be the chests that we get for the hologram event. Open those up, get your chance to get something good. Actually, those aren't really related to holograms, but we'll see. We don't have the details of what's what and where it's going to be. So lots of cool images, lots of cool things going on. One key interesting item here is this guy right here. I'm going to read some text a little bit later that's going to talk about this, but what we have here are red stickers. Red stickers are, in all the other games that we're covering, are the level 11 stickers. So Hustle Castle came out with Throne Room 11. When you got there, you went from legendary to the next level in that game, and that came out once TR 11 came out. In Zero City, we went from legendary to the next level. They're called different things in each game, so I'm just going to say red. So we went from legendary orange to red, and that came out when CC 11 came out. So again, an indication that maybe we're moving there in this game. American Dad does things slightly different, so I don't know if that necessarily means we're going to level 11 yet. So if we're going to SR 11, I don't know. I haven't seen anything specifically posted about that, but the other games, when the red came out, it was once we were allowed to get to level 11. So that could be something that's coming. We're fairly quick after some big updates in the game, so I'd be surprised if they drop a big bomb like that this quickly, but it's entirely possible, because that is something that is when it happened for the other games. So here we go. We got some specific event-related items. We got some text on a couple of these, but not a lot of them. A lot of the things that are going to be coming out are skins, just, make things look slightly differently. But some of these are going to be specific items. We'll read some text on that later. Like I said, we got some pretty cool-looking guns, pretty cool-looking gear. We'll just go blast down here to the text. This is the big part right here. I gotta make my screen a little bigger. I can't actually read what that says. My eyes are getting too old, I guess. All right, so this will be the text that we'll be getting when the event comes out. Agents beware. We have evidence to believe Principal Lewis is working with a group of criminals. Who will be making a move during the St. Patrick's Day festivals. They are gathering forces at O'Rival's pub. Do not take this warning lightly. Stay alert. Recommendations: take the initiative, storm the bar, take out our enemies, use artifact hologram to gain tactical advantage, retrieve the leprechaun artifact from Lewis. Worth noting. So the worth noting is a bunch of different stuff, so I'm going to talk about that in a moment, but so basically what we're talking about is we're getting holograms, and the way that it usually works, you basically you get cards by doing things, and once you complete an entire collection, you open a collection, and once you get through 100 of them, you get a hologram. Not hologram, sorry, you get an artifact. So more than likely that artifact that we're going to read about is going to be the one you're going to get after completing 100 collections. So the main thing about this event is not necessarily the hologram. It might be okay, it might not be. We'll read about that in a minute, but it's really about getting those holograms. That's quite huge. So now we're going to read about some other things, some things that make the game a little bit better. These have all been incorporated in the Hustle Castle Zero City games already. They're finally coming out here to American Dad. They're all pretty good except for one. Some people aren't going to like one of them, but again, this also rolled out as well. So starting with number 1 here. So starting now, if you complete a shopping mall journey during the festival, you can claim collection cards from the shopping mall rewards mail. So I've recommended it. We've been talking about it for a long time. I've been saying that it's going to be going away for a long time. But if you complete a shopping mall before some of these events, you can open up your mail when the event goes live, and you can get a huge advantage. You can get 100 mails worth of cards from holding shopping malls from before. And it sounds like they're now putting a stop to that. That was kind of a bug that was introduced with Hustle Castle when it first came out. Zero City did it as well. Zero City closed it pretty quickly. Hustle Castle had it going for a while, and they closed it. American Dad's had it the whole time, so it basically allowed you to get a huge advantage if you don't open your mails, which that I don't necessarily save them to take advantage of it, just because I don't have time and I'm kind of lazy. But it sounds like they're kind of plugging that hole now, so I'm still holding on to mine. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe I can get lucky and open those old ones. But it sounds like that bug hole, I guess we'll call it, is going to be plugged. So unfortunately, you only get them, and the way it works is you complete your shopping mall, you come back to the next screen, it flashes up which collections you're going to get, which cards you're going to get, and then it goes away, and then you can go ahead and go to your mail and open it up and get the other items. So I'm sure that's the way it's going to work in this game as well. All right, so we have something called friendly duels are now available. This is huge as well. It's another nice to have item. The way you can duel your clanmates right now is you duel and you're either at your house or somebody else's house, and it gives them the advantage of having home field advantage. Now you can do friendly duels where everybody's on an even playing field and you're not getting the advantage of having somebody's house built up a lot better. So it's really good when you're trying to do some troubleshooting, trying to hone your setup against other people. It comes in very handy. So that's a really it's one of the really good nice to haves. Excuse me. This next one is another slight time saver, not quite as big as what we were thinking when it came out in Hustle Castle, but so this is feeling confident. You can now jump straight into a PvP battle from the map. So what this one is, there's when you click on a person on the map, you click on a button where you basically go look at the person, and then you click on another button to go into the fight. Now you can go ahead and just click on that button, you're going to go right into it. So it saves one click every time you're doing your PvP match. It's it's a slight improvement. It's not a huge time saver, but it does help a little bit. And this next one is kind of nice as well. Invasions can now be cleared in a one fell swoop. No need to go back and forth. Because right now we do invasions. I mean, I didn't download anything, so I don't know if it's there in the game yet, but it will be coming soon. But every single time you complete it, then you got to go back into the map and click on somebody else and then do another fight. The way it's going to be, the way it is in the other games in Zero City and Hustle Castle, is you start an invasion, you click on one, you do that fight, and then you click a next, and it takes you to the next fight. You click on next, it takes you to the next fight. So you don't have to keep going back and forth and a bunch of extra clicks. One click, next fight, one click, next fight. So hopefully that's the way they're going to incorporate this, and it makes that little bit of a grind that much easier. So that is also very nice. All right, what do we got? Invasions. Have too much trash in your warehouse. Now you can break apart equipment in mass. This was one I was so much looking forward to in Hustle Castle, and right when it happened, I took everything and cleared everything out. I got rid of all my commons, got rid of all my uncommons, got rid of all my rares, and I'm just going to tell you to be careful with this one. This one might come back to haunt you if you try to keep everything too clean. I basically stopped using it. If you want to keep everything nice and clean and tidy, it's fine. You just have to be careful for things like the way I have my setup. I have my engineer setup where I don't have the highest power, the highest level reanimation or restore. I use really low levels like level 50 or even 30 or whatever, or legendary or even an uncommon. If you just do the en masse clear everything, you're not going to have those options. You're gonna put yourself in a weaker position if you're going to do that kind of setup. But if you're somebody who always puts the max best of everything, that might be the way to go. The other downside to potentially doing this is some of the events, I forget the event type specifically. I think it was one we just had the whack-a-mole ones where basically they say, I don't remember which one it was, but one of the events where they basically say, get rid of 10 different engineer armors, get rid of 10 different gunslinger armors, get rid of tank weapons, infantry weapons, whatever. If you just do a mass delete of everything, you're not going to have anything to clear out when those come up. So make sure that you leave some items that, or at least be able to gain enough before the next event happens where you can do that. So just a little bit of a heads up. Be careful on that one because that one came back to bite me. All right, is that everything else? Several new skins of heroes can be found in the labyrinth. I really need to do the labyrinth. I haven't figured out how to make that work yet. My hero is very weak, obviously, and you can now merge 2 fully upgraded legendary stickers and get a mystic sticker as a result. So I guess the reds in this game are going to be called mystic. So in actually I'm drawing complete blank. Anomalous, I think, is what it's called in Zero City, and I'm drawing a complete blank of what it is in Hustle Castle, but whatever, regardless, they're reds, which is kind of weird because we have common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary for all the other levels in all the other games, and then once we get to red, they're all different names. That is quite interesting. Yeah, so again, I don't know, does that mean we have level 11 coming? In the other games it was, so it's entirely possible that that is going to be coming for us here in American Dad. Not really sure. Kind of looking forward to that because level 11 makes things very interesting, and it really is going to push the top level, the top power of what people are running. And you get those that buy, jump right up to the top and just start smashing everybody. And then there's going to be a lot of complaints about the way the arena, the Mimosa matching is going. It's already bad as it is. It's going to get way worse once the level 11 comes out. So I'm not sure if they're going to bring that into the game yet or not, but it will definitely change the way Mimosas go. All right. I don't think there was anything else in here, at least on my Discord server, about what's coming up. Let's do just a real quick. Well, I guess we'll pull up these little charts real quick. So the reds, these are images that people posted. These are from Hustle Castle, not necessarily from American Dad, but these are the benefits you can get by getting to that next level. So right now you get the orange. You can see, adding a power is going to go 582 if you don't have at any level. If you max out an orange, you get 776. So once the red comes in, the minimum red is going to be 1319 and the max is 1787. And as you can read the rest for all the rest of them. I will just say, getting to red is obscenely expensive. Pretty much all the events, the challenge events, they give you an option to buy one. It's always a $99 offer. I'm sure we'll get in this game as well. And you get one red sticker, and it's gonna be $100 US anyway. Who knows what it is in the other currencies, but it's very expensive. And I've been playing Hustle Castle since the reds have been out for over a year. I don't know how long it's been. I don't have one yet, and I have a ton of oranges, but I don't have one single red because it takes a lot of dust or glitter in this game to get to that point, and it takes tons of cash, game cash. And it's hard. So I don't have any of those. Obviously, they're really good, and the top level whales and the people that spend are going to have a lot of them. I don't have any in any of the games that I play, but they are highly, highly useful. And right here it tells you, what it costs to do that. What is this? Cost to max gems. Yeah, okay. So leveling up purple all the way costs 6 million glitter in this game, and all the games actually. So if you want to max out an orange, it's 24 million glitter. I don't really have that much glitter sitting around or equivalent in all the other games to do it, so I haven't maxed out any oranges yet. And then, if you want to max out a red, 60 million. Excuse me. The hiccup's not going away here. So if you're one who does shopping mall nonstop all day, every day, obviously that'll be a piece of cake for you. But for me, it's not really going to cut it. But yeah, that's huge. Oh yeah, we have these items to talk about. Let's go ahead. This is going to be what the new artifact is going to be. So we're gonna have something called. Let me try to move that up a little bit. It doesn't matter. I can't see this on my screen. So we have the Leprechaun Flute, which will be the new artifact, and it triggers once in a while, which is what we want, obviously. So once in a while, the artifact wearer disappears from the battlefield for a certain amount of time, leaving 3 holographic copies behind. The copies deal a portion of the damage. These are in Hustle Castle as well. So you get 3 of them sitting there, and they deal a certain percentage, and that percentage is affected by whether they have holograms on it or not. It'd be like 80% or 50% or whatever of the wearer's damage. After the copies vanish, the wearer reappears where one of the copies was and deals extra damage to the nearest enemy. It's actually pretty cool one. A lot of people use this one. So I think that will actually be useful. All right, we do have some text on the other items here. Let's go ahead and bring up the Clown Ring. The Clown Ring attacks have a chance of blinding the target, and the blinded enemies have a chance of missing their target. So obviously this is something you want to get that mini sauce, because right now the mini sauce is still highly, highly powerful. So putting this on, getting them to be blinded will be quite huge. So that will be a big one. It has a chance to be a big one. We also have the bow tie amulet. Once in a while, when taking fatal damage, the amulet wearer does not die. Instead, the wearer steals magic damage, interesting, health, from an ally with the most health. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me read that again. Once in a while, when taking fatal damage, the amulet wearer does not die. Instead, the wearer steals health from an ally with the most health. That seems very problematic. So you get you get an assassin going out there, they're almost dead, they don't die, they'll instead steal a bunch of health from your main tank and make the assassin stronger and make your tank weaker. Yeah, I don't know if that's worded right or not. If it was from an enemy, it'd be 1, but from an ally, yeah, I don't know, that seems like a really questionable item there. All right, so that's it for the event. I think what we're talking about here with this picture is there's a new pop-up that shows up where, you get a chance to get your 10 golden turds that, happens once a day. I haven't seen this one yet, but it looks like we got a new one of those coming up. So, all right, let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. Wrong button. Not real quick because I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. 1 second. Get back to the screen. There we go. Obviously, we haven't been in there, so we timed out. So that is it. That's what we got coming up. It's going to be huge. Expectation is early next week. Probably, I saw somebody post Monday, but Monday's not a common day for these events. Tuesday is very common. Thursday is very common. I don't know. I haven't heard a specific date, so I would expect next week, and I would expect Tuesday would mean we would finish on... Usually they're 10 days, so that means we'd finish on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday the next week, and then you get Saturday, Sunday, potentially Monday. Usually get 3 days at the end to spend and get a chance to get some more collections completed. So it could be Tuesday. I think for the hologram events, that is not an uncommon one. So I'm going to get this video processed tonight. I'll be posting it on Saturday. So hopefully within Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, within 3 days, we'll have the event here and we'll get in there and start grinding. I will cover that when it goes live. I think I'm going to post the... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to post a giveaway in video rather than on the server, but I don't have it ready to do tonight here, so I'm not going to post it here. Let me think. Hold on. What day is today? Today is Friday. I can post the giveaway and I can post the results next week. No, I think I'll do the next giveaway on the server again, but then there'll be another one very soon where I'll be posting it in a video. So again, if you want to be part of the giveaways, what we do is 500 golden turds to 10 separate winners each giveaway, and it's every week that I do this. And if they're not in the videos, they're on the Discord server. So that's another reason to join that Discord server, so you can be part of those giveaways. And it's just a random chance. I got a bot on the server that picks out 10 random people from the entries that entered, and then the other way, it's usually a fairly simple. You pick a random number, and I have a random number generator that picks a number, and the 10 people that are closest win. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming soon. And again, if it's not here on the video, it will be on the Discord, so check that out there. I'm not going to cover anything else because we're at 20 minutes, and that's plenty long enough, especially for an event preview video. So I will be back soon. We'll be talking about more about this event when it's going on, and I will be talking about more of leaks or anything else on the server if anything comes out, so make sure you check that out. So let's go ahead and leave it there. I will talk to everybody soon, and this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.